Now to the latest on the war in the Middle East and President Biden's impassioned speech last night from the Oval Office, declaring solidarity with Israel and Ukraine, making the case to the American people that supporting both countries is vital to the U.S. national security.
The president arguing that both Hamas and Putin want to annihilate neighboring democracy and that America cannot let them win, but also warning Israel not to let itself be consumed by rage as it defends itself. ABC's Mary Bruce reports.
In a rare Oval Office address, President Biden making the case for the U.S. to stand firmly with Ukraine and Israel.
History has taught us that when terrorists don't pay a price for their terror, when dictators don't pay a price for their aggression, they cause more chaos and death and more destruction. They keep going, and the cost and the threats to America and the world keep rising.
Arguing that while the conflicts are very different, Hamas and Vladimir Putin share the same goal.
They both want to completely annihilate a neighboring democracy, completely annihilate it.
One day after visiting Israel, Biden calling for a massive investment, asking Congress, we've learned, for $105 billion in foreign aid, including roughly $60 billion for Ukraine and $14 billion for Israel. Biden saying the U.S. is a beacon to the world and must protect democracy.
American leadership is what holds the world together. American alliances are what keep us, America, safe. To put all that at risk if we walk away from Ukraine, if we turn our backs on Israel, it's just not worth it.
But the president faces an uphill battle. Polls show American support for the fight in Ukraine is waning, and last month nearly half of House Republicans voting against more U.S. aid. Biden's team hoping to win Republican support by also requesting funding for U.S. border security.
We can't let petty, partisan, angry politics get in the way of our responsibility as a great nation. We cannot and will not let terrorists like Hamas and tyrants like Putin win. I refuse to let that happen.
The president saying this is about more than Ukraine and the Middle East. It's about American values, urging the world to denounce anti-Semitism. And in the wake of the brutal murder of a 6-year-old Palestinian-American boy, the president also warning against the threats of anti-Muslim and anti-Arab hate here in the U.S.
Those of you hurting, I want you to know I see you. You belong. And I want to say this to you. You're all America. You're all America.
And there's new information about the 200 hostages that are currently in Gaza Strip. Over 20 of them are children under the age of 18. Between 10 and 20 of them are over the age of 60. The majority of the hostages are alive, we're told, and there were also bodies that were taken hostage, to the Gaza Strip.